Hello, Virgo. Your turn for your love and relationship reading. Hope you guys are doing well. Do keep in mind this is a general reading and may not apply to everyone. Just few of you who feel connected and drawn to it. Anyways, we get started.
I finally found you, you dumb jerk. What's a legendary guy like you doing in a place like this? You have no idea what I did to you. I could have destroyed this entire planet with that angel arm of mine. It gets worse. There's a loss of memory. I don't remember what I did. That may be true, but you do know you did it, right?
Alright, Virgo, it's funny because you have the Empress card. I'm going to read the cards. Ace of Wands, you have the Seven of Pentacles, the Chariot in reverse, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, Judgment in reverse, Seven of Swords, the Empress, and the Five of Swords. So I'm feeling right away there's really no forward movement in the relationship. It looks like that you've been waiting on something for a while, and maybe that's circling around. But I feel like there's no movement, especially the Ace of Wands and the Chariot. So I feel like you're just waiting it out, seeing how things pan out. It looks like you're trying to, what you do have with your resources, because there's some pentacles here, you're trying to create something while you're waiting in some way. It looks like with the Judgment card in reverse, there's no clarity between you and another person. And I feel like in some way you had to deal with this deception, maybe you or another person, and you really had to be, true about how you were feeling. And I feel like too, you're working on yourself. This also is kind of like the Virgo card. You're trying to give to yourself. You're trying to explore things, and I just feel like in some way you've had to cut things off. Some of you've had to deal with some heartbreaks, but I just feel like no forward movement has really happened. You're just waiting on things to pan out in your relationship dynamic. Anyways, your situation is the Nine of Cups in reverse and the Moon card. So it looks like you're having to deal with a lot of emotional things that kept you stuck in some way and unhappy. And I feel like, it's really hard once you know, you have this clarity, or you may have not had clarity about something on moving forward, and it's kind of got you stuck on what you really want and what your passions are. And I just feel like it's important to zero in not on this emotional thing, but really be clear on trying to unstuck you from a situation that got you stuck, feeling like you couldn't move forward. I feel like, that's what the Moon card shows, that, things can be very emotional, especially when you put so much, and that's another thing, you put so much effort into something for a long time that it's too much. It's a burden in some way. And the other person you're dealing with is the Three of Wands, and they're dead. So maybe in some way you're saddened by this, or the person saddened, they have moved on from an ending of some kind. They're pretty much done with it. That's probably why the deception. Something that they've had to carry on, you had to carry on. They're moving forward. And how you feel about this person, Six of Wands. You don't see any victory in the situation. You're kind of like in limbo. But I feel like, you're trying to make the best of this situation, whatever happened between you and another person. And this is how they feel about you, the Seven of Cups. So there's really no decisions being made, but I just feel like, both of you, I feel like in some way, maybe in some way you used to be in the victory with this person where you had all these choices, but then something happened where, now you're kind of like in limbo. So, just be very clear on what you want and try not to let whatever's happened. It could have been a past situation that got you stuck feeling, not best than your best or enough or something. And it got you emotional. But just give to yourself. And I think that's pretty much what I'm seeing in this situation. But yeah, also too, they're going through their challenge, of death. Something's ended and, they're just trying to move forward on it. Anyways, that's what I'm feeling, Virgo. Bye bye.